I need y'all to stop running errands looking a mess. I'm not gonna tell you again. I started the elevated casual movement. I like to dress how I want to be addressed. I get so many compliments on these when I leave the house. I am president and founder of the WFBA, the Wide Foot Baddie Association, and the mocha chocolate combination is soft butter yellow. Wearing a cute pair of sneakers with your dresses is such an underrated life hack, y'all.
Adidas then came through.
This textured suede cream contrasting with the rest of the shoe is perfect. A little elevated, that's when it really gets my attention. Get into it. So cute. Let me back up because it's so big. Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is 𝐿 and I love creating videos to help elevate your confidence in style and self-care while also dropping gems for my current and aspiring content creators. I'm so glad you're here. Now let's get into it because I need y'all to stop running errands looking a mess. Listen to me, stop running errands looking a mess. I'm not gonna tell you again. I'm not gonna tell you again. I'm tired of it. There's no excuse, there's no reason. I literally started the elevated casual genre, okay? Yes, it was me. I founded it, I started it, I got the receipts to prove it. I started the elevated casual movement and I want you to get with it or get lost, girl, okay? There's no reason you should be walking out the house looking a mess in 2025. So I'm here to help because I want you to be comfortable, but still stylish, still giving a little something just in case your future husband is out there, okay? And if you already married, that's fine. If you already got a man, that's fine. At the end of the day, we dress for ourselves. And also, I like to dress how I want to be addressed. Does that make sense? Again, I like to dress how I want to be addressed. So if I walk out looking, you know, a little unhoused, then best believe I may be treated that way. And I know that's not right. I understand. That's not how the world should work. But baby, I'm living in reality. I need you to come join me. So if you walk out the house in your bonnet, with the holes in your leggings, looking like what you've been through, then I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna go one or two ways, okay? And this is not to shame those of you who walk outside looking a mess, because I obviously know that sometimes things just going on in your life, you know, mental health, emotional health, child, life be life, and I totally get it. But my goal is not to shame you, but more so to support and help you and let you know sometimes a little bit goes a long way. The same effort you put into grabbing those leggings, wearing that same old t-shirt, grabbing them slippers with the hole in it, child, I can show you how to grab the same number of items, but you're going to create a look, okay? And I'm gonna show you some of my favorite sneakers and also a couple of slides, mules that still help me give a look even when I don't feel like getting dressed, okay? And I also have a couple of hats and bags I wanna show you as well, because sometimes it's the accessories that really pull your look together and doesn't necessarily have to be the fit. So let's get into it. Okay, girlfriend, let's start with a classic shoe that I feel like you should have in your closet. If not in this color scheme, then whatever color you prefer. But for me, I'm a little extra, so I love a good metallic gold, and that is exactly what this is giving. These are the Nike Zoom Vomero 5s in metallic gold, and let me tell you, I get so many compliments on these when I leave the house. I need to get them clean or have Jeremiah clean them because that's not my ministry, because I wear them down to the ground. You hear me? These are one of my favorite pair of sneakers, just the detail that went into crafting them. I love how there's a contrast here of the white with the metallic gold and the knit material. I'm a big fan of different materials when it comes to a sneaker. I feel like it just gives a little bit of a oomph, and these are definitely a year-round sneaker. Metallic gold, well, first of all, gold accessories, you know me. If you know, that is just my thing. But when it comes to a metallic gold statement piece, whether it's your sneakers or your bag, that is definitely giving a year-round look. Now, I have worn these so many times, whether I am running errands or going to brunch, going to lunch, even going to dinner. You can definitely dress these up or down. And I love them because they make a statement on their own without you having to do too much. So they have these in so many different colorways. They have like a metallic silver, a black and gray, a pink. I think I've seen a blue, tan cream. I actually have some like taupe cream ones upstairs, but I wanted to focus on just the metallic because I love it so much. But these are not only just a stylish sneaker, they are comfortable. These are my go-to for travel. Really, all of my sneakers are a good travel sneaker because I don't wear nothing that's not comfortable, but these are especially comfy on my feet. And remember, y'all, I am president and founder of the WFBA, the Wide Foot Baddie Association, honey. So trust me when I say I know about a comfortable sneaker. And I really think how comfortable they are is attributed to the knit material around the toe box. And because of that, the the shoe is very breathable. My go-to look right now with these would be a nice pair of oversized like barrel jeans with a crop top, a little dad hat, and a tote bag. Chef's kiss, call it a day. Wearing these is such an easy way to step outside the house to run your errands, to still give a look without doing too much, but you're doing just enough. Now, if you don't already know, I am definitely a Nike girl, and no, this is not an ad. I've just always loved the brand of Nike. I think it's from the slogan, like, just do it. You know, thinking about my childhood growing up, it was just so motivating, and seeing like all of our favorite athletes back in the day with all those just do it campaigns. No, I just really appreciate how Nike has kept up with the times. You know, they've been able to modernize year after year with their styles. Even when it comes to like their athleisure wear, I love wearing a good Nike set in the sports bra, the leggings, to my Pilates class and going for my walks, riding my bike. Like, I'm just a big fan of Nike. So
hopefully they're watching this, child, because I would love to work with them.
But anyways, I just showed you that metallic gold Vomero 5. Let me show you this colorway, which I am so obsessed with, y'all. Get into it. Ooh, girl. For my neutral lovers who also enjoy a pop of color, this is gonna be for you. I love the fact that we get these nice shades of brown and tan and taupe, and then boom, you have that red coming in on the side. Again, this is a breathable sneaker. I love the knit at the toe box, and I just think that the Vomero is such a classy and chic shoe, but it still gives you that sporty vibe. You'll appreciate sneakers like this that have that pop of color, because that's how you can easily tie in an accessory to kind of bring your look together, and again, look like you're coordinating and doing a lot without doing too much. So for example, if I needed to go to the grocery store or run an errand, go pick up my daughter from school, whatever, I would definitely reach for these and do like a cute two-piece athleisure set in brown or maybe cream, some type of neutral tone. I would have a big red tote bag just to bring out that red in the shoe. And then maybe have a neutral hat or even a white hat because we have white laces. Like, I like coordinating my looks without doing too much, and a good two-piece is gonna take you a long way. We already know, girl, we love a two-piece, right? But especially when it comes to running errands. Yes, I'm one of those girlies who also wears my gym clothes to run errands. And to be honest, honey, I really started getting gym clothes just to be cute when I ran errands, and then eventually I started getting consistent with working out, so it's like a 2-for-1. But let me know in the comments, do you like to run your errands with your gym clothes on? Do you like to actually dress up, or do you have like your staple outfits that don't go to the gym but don't dress up? It's like a little middle ground. Let me know what you be running your errands in, because I am here to elevate your casual, and sneakers like this are gonna get the job done. Now, another pair of classic Nike sneakers you can never go wrong with, and this may be controversial for all my sneaker lovers out there who feel like the low top dunks have been worn too much. I saw all this outrage online about how people ruin the pandas, you know, the low top black and white dunks. And honey, I just believe in wearing whatever you want. Like, don't get it twisted. Yes, I understand that there are trends and that there are trendsetters, you know, influencers, things come and go, but I don't know, if it makes you comfortable, wear it. And that's how I feel about dunks, honey. I'm gonna wear a good pair of dunks. Now, these dunks are one of my favorite pair because y'all know I'm a neutral girly at heart, and I love the white with the off-white sole and the mocha chocolate combination. It is just so cute to me. One thing I've done with these several times, and I can't wait to do it again, is doing a full-out monochromatic brown look with different shades of cream and brown, and then let the shoes bring it all in together. For me personally, I think that dunks are just super classic. You can't go wrong with them, but they're not as comfortable as my Vomeros or the Asics I'm getting ready to show you, or even my New Balances. So I wouldn't suggest that you travel in these. I think, and again, this also depends on your foot, because remember, WFBA over here, Wide Foot Baddie Association. For me personally, I don't travel in these unless it's like a very short distance. Like, if it's just like a quick flight, like I'm going to Dallas or San Antonio, Austin, you know, that's a quick 45-minute flight. But if I'm gonna be in the airport for a while, on a plane ride, I'm doing a lot of commuting, I probably won't travel long distances with these, but I can definitely go out to lunch, run errands, brunch, even dress them up. I've worn them for a movie dinner date. You know, you can really do a lot with these. And when I did the monochromatic look, I did the different shades of tan and brown, like I told you, and I've also done them with a nice brown blazer. I did earth tones with that, with green. You know, that really brings out the mocha brown in the shoe, so you can really play around with these a lot. And I've also seen people color block with them, so really the possibilities are endless. I just wanted to remind you that dunks are not out of style. Don't let nobody tell you that. Wear what you want, be comfortable, but elevate your casual. That is the theme, and these are gonna get the job done. Okay girl, don't fight me. I just got one more pair of Nikes to show you. I just thought about how I told you I wouldn't travel in the dunks because they're not as comfortable as my Vomeros. Well, I just remembered there's another pair of Nikes that I love to travel in because they're super comfy, very breathable, just like the Vomeros, and that is the P6000, honey. Yes, 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 yes. These are one of my favorites, particularly because of the colorway. Y'all know, again, I'm a neutral girly. I love how we have the white check and it's outlined by kind of like a soft butter yellow. I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but in person, it's a nice outline. The stitching is like a butter yellow. Then you have this taupe gray all around the shoe, and it's giving you like a monochromatic with the different tones of gray. This one's a little bit dark, like the straps going across, and then the knit is another shade of gray. So I personally can see me wearing this with giving like a 50 Shades of Grey type theme. Like maybe a gray, well, it's kind of hot outside. I was gonna say a gray sweater, but not right now, it's too hot. So a gray top, or gray tank top or crop top with some cute gray jeans or even gray shorts, or even like a gray mini skirt, because remember, you don't always have to wear sneakers dressed down. We're gonna talk about that. So I could definitely see myself doing like an all gray look, or even like a taupe or cream. Really any color in the neutral and earth tone family is gonna go perfect with these. Even all white. I mean, this is just a really good shoe that will complement so many of your looks. And again, the P6000 is very, very comfortable. I also have these in like a metallic silver, similar to the gold ones I just showed you, except it's this design, and I love them. I've worn them down to the ground, honey. That's why they're upstairs. I was like, let me bring down some sneakers that's actually clean so they don't see all my dirty ones. But I should have brought you those, because then you can tell like, oh, she really wears them. But similar, like I said, to the gold metallic ones over there, which are a little dirty but not as bad as my silver, these are a hit. And I really love that most of your Nikes will come with interchangeable laces, and if not, you can just like go on their website and get a pair, or like go on Amazon. I love the girlies that switch up their laces depending on their outfit. I think that's super cute. For me personally, I kind of just tend to stay with whatever the factory original lace was, but from time to time I might switch it. And then back in the day, child, I used to love doing one color lace on one foot, the other one another color. That was my thing, girl. But since then, I've become a little bit more neutral, a little bit more chill. But either way, I really think that you will love these. Again, comfortable, it checks the box of that. Stylish, checks the box of that. And obviously very chic and breathable fabric, which is really important, especially for the summertime. Especially if your foot be sweating, child. You need a breathable sneaker. Okay, girlfriend, let's take a break from Nike and get into these Asics. Now, when I think about Asics, like, you know, growing up back in the day, I always thought of it as like a grandpa shoe. I never really thought of myself as like an Asics kind of girl. I put Asics in the category before, not now, but you know, back in the day, who remembers Easy Spirit and Brooks? You know, like the good orthopedic walkable shoes. You know, I feel like they didn't have no metallic designs like this back in the day, but baby, they have rebranded just like Brussels sprouts, okay? Because these are eating. I love them so much. Let me give you a close-up. This metallic cream and silver with the white is just so chef's kiss. I love, love, love these. I'm the type of person that will see a fit like this and automatically think like, I got somewhere to be. I want to go somewhere. Like, I didn't have anywhere to go, but now I gotta run an errand. Because sneakers like this just give a little pop to your outfit. Even if you're dressed down, it doesn't matter. It's something about that metallic that just is gonna do it every time. And when it comes to sneakers like this, because they are bright in that, you know, white color, the white sole, you wanna make sure you're protecting your sneakers. So I'll be sure to link some of my favorite sneaker protector. Clearly, I don't put them on all my sneakers. Sometimes I forget. But when it comes to these with that white sole and just the bright white, or this is kind of like an off-white, if you can, I don't know how it looks on camera, but it's more of like a buttery cream color. But either way, it's gonna attract a lot of dirt. My husband put me on to some products that will help protect your shoe and make sure that like the water and dirt and grime repels it. So be sure to prep your sneakers like fresh out the box before you start wearing them, because yes, you can be reactive and try to clean them after the fact, you know, after they get dirty, but it's better to be proactive and protect the fabric. But yes, child, I'm gonna definitely get into Asics more. I don't know when it was that they just popped up as the it girl sneaker, but honey, I'm glad they did, because they are comfortable. And again, y'all, as president and founder of the WFBA, I'm always looking for sneakers that give me comfort but also still give me a look. Now, remember when I said earlier that you can't be afraid to dress your sneakers up just like you dress them down? We was gonna talk about that. Let me tell you, a good platform sneaker is gonna take you a long way. Not only can you run errands, you know, travel and, you know, dress down in them, but you can also wear them with your dressy fits. And I want you to hear me out. Wearing a cute pair of sneakers with your dresses is such an underrated life hack, y'all, because sometimes you still wanna be feminine and girly, but you don't feel like putting on heels and maybe you're not in the mood to put on sandals. I encourage you to try it. This is something I do all summer and spring long. You gotta trust me on this. And you can even do it in the fall and winter, especially when you have like a cute long maxi dress in like a nice trench coat or a biker jacket, or even like a maxi skirt and some sneakers. That is just so chef's kiss to me. Listen, try it. And when you do, try it with some platform sneakers. Now, I had some platform Gucci sneakers. I ended up selling them because y'all know me. I get stuff, I wear it, I get tired of it and sell it. And these particular sneakers, I got my good cost per wear out of it and I was just ready for something else in my rotation. But I wore these platform sneakers during Essence Fest last year, and I wore them with like this cute cream tulle blouse with some shorts. Let me know if you were following me back then at Essence Fest last year, because this outfit is so cute. I got so many compliments on it. But anyway, like I said, I sold the sneakers and they were like my favorite pair of platform sneakers, and I was like, dang, I hope I can get another pair one day. I don't need another pair of Gucci ones because the other ones I saw I didn't like, but I'm hoping to stumble upon like another pair that, you know, I like the design, they're comfortable. And honey,
Adidas then came through.
Feast your eyes on these. I am so obsessed with the Gazelles, y'all. Let me just give you a close-up. I love this sole, y'all. You see how it's stacked? It's like 3 different ones stacked together. This is so cute. And you already know I'm very big on earth tones. So when I saw that they had the 3 different layers and different shades of brown, also the toe box on this is brown. It's a suede cream. And then you hit them with the green. I mean, this is just such a perfect sneaker. This textured suede cream contrasting with the rest of the shoe is perfect. And whoever designed this, they definitely did that. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, girl, I also got the same Gazelles in gray and white. They're upstairs. I just, you know, it's late. I don't feel like walking up there and getting everything and bringing it down here, child. You know my cloth is separate from my bedroom. So I just show you a picture of what they look like. Again, a good platform sneaker like this, yes ma'am, you need it in your closet. I've already styled the white and gray ones. I haven't worn the green and tan ones yet, but the white and gray ones, I wore them. These really cute high-waist jean shorts, a black blazer, and a crop top, and a little tote bag. So that's just an example of how you can wear your platform sneakers like the Gazelles. All right, I wanna get into some bags, and I got a couple hats to show you, but before I do that, one more sneaker, y'all. Again, I know, I'm doing a lot, but trust me, sneakers are gonna save your pinky toe. That's why I collect them, okay? I'm a collector of a good statement, cute sneaker. Now, these are my favorite. Okay, everything's my favorite, clearly, but okay, these are one of my favorite designs by New Balance, and these are the 9060s. I'm sure you've seen them. I have them in gray and taupe and cream. I don't have them in black because I feel like black sneakers kind of just give like black Air Force One vibes. If you know, you know. But I said that to say the New Balance 9060s come in so many different colors. I wanted to show you this really pretty mint cucumber-ish green colorway. I'm not sure if you've already seen them. They also come in like a darker forest green, like an army green, but this just gives me summer and spring all the way. I really love the cream laces, and I love how the dark green is kind of intertwined here in the front of the toe box. And again, when it comes to a sneaker that has color blocking, I love it, but I also appreciate it more when it has a monochromatic feel. How this one has different shades of green, similar to that Nike P6000 that had the different shades of gray. I will always just be a fan of monochromatic when it's done correctly, and they definitely did it right with this shoe. It has like this half floating saucer here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a clear jelly material, and I love how even with that one, they still made it green. I always pick up on and notice small little details in sneakers, and baby, they designed these to a T. And on top of that, they are very, very comfortable. Again, I don't know when the rebrand came of all of the orthopedic brands from back in the day, honey, but I'm so glad they did. Next thing you know, Easy Spirit, they probably already got some cute Easy Spirits. I don't know. When I think about Easy Spirit, I think about my mom. She used to love wearing those back in the day. But again, all of the orthopedic brands, or the ones that are known for comfort, they have been in the lab, honey. They have been pumping out these designs, and I'm so glad because I want to mix comfort and style. I want to be elevated casual, okay? And New Balance 9060s, they get the job done. Okay, so that is enough with the sneakers, girl. I could go on and on for days because again, I'm a sneaker collector, sneaker connoisseur, but let's take a quick pause on that and get into some hats, because if you know me, honey,
I love a good fitted cap.
I love all dad hats, but I particularly love a Yankees hat. I don't know if it's because my family's from New York, my husband, his family's from New York. I used to live there. I feel like I kind of grew up there, like every summer and holiday. But anyway, I love a good Yankees hat. I just feel like it's a staple. It's very classic, but when it's done a little elevated, that's when it really gets my attention.
Girl,
Get into it. I'm obsessed. I'm sure you've been seeing bedazzled hats everywhere, honey. They've just been blowing up over the past year, but I found these on Etsy actually. A black female designer, and you already know I'm gonna link them for you. In case you're new here, I link everything on LTK. You can scan the QR code if you are watching this from a different device, but if not and you're on your phone, girl, just scroll down to the bottom of the vlog in the description box and all the links are there for you to shop. Anyway, I found these on Etsy, a black woman owned brand. I want to say they're, oh my gosh, I forgot. Either way, it's gonna be linked. And girl, I got so many compliments when I wore these. I've only worn the brown one and the purple one so far. I got some plans to wear the black one soon. But let me tell you about when I wore the brown one. I actually did a whole get ready with me. You might have seen it on my Instagram, YouTube shorts when I was headed to the airport, going to LA for the Cowboy Carter show. And you know we were going to see Beyonce, so I just felt like I want to be cute and extra the whole weekend, starting with my airport fit. And honey, it was a hit. I wore it with the all brown two-piece outfit. Girl, it is so cute. Hat really just pulled everything together. I love the stones on this. I love how they hit the light. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but in person, they really shimmer when they hit the light. And they're on there really good and sturdy. Like, I was kind of scared to put the other one in my suitcase because I brought two with me to LA, but it was perfectly fine. And even being on the plane, like, it didn't snag anything. You know, sometimes if you have a hat like this, you're worried something's gonna fall off, but it is very durable. The quality is awesome, designed very, very well. And in the event that they do fall off, which I have not experienced yet, but I noticed in the package when I opened it, there were some extra gems in there that she included, so I thought that was so cool. And she also included like a little stick of crazy glue, just in case you need to do a little last minute stamp on if something falls off. But again, I've worn this hat several times, haven't seen nothing come off, knock on wood, hopefully it doesn't happen. But even if it does, I will have those backup jewels to you know, replace with. So this one in particular I love because it gave me the neutral feel with the brown hat, and then the stones are like a nice gold, kind of playing off of the brown. But with this one, I really liked it, and the black one, because of the different jewel colors. You see, you have black and red and orange and pink and translucent and green. Girl, you got all the colors on here. And I like that she didn't add any gems on the back, because oftentimes if I'm driving or let's say I'm on a flight, I don't really want anything on the back, like I put my head back. I don't like that. So I'm glad that she left the back blank. I think the statement is in the front and on the sides. This is just enough. You know, I just realized the way I styled this purple one was so similar to the way I styled this brown one. So when I wear the black one, I'm gonna have to switch it up. You remember I had on the brown vest with the matching pants, the oversized look? Well, I did the same thing for this, but I had the pink set, oversized. It wasn't the same brand. The brown one I wore with this was from Pretty Little Thing, and then the pink one I wore with this was from Amazon, but literally like the same style. But that just goes to show you, when you find an elevated, casual, comfortable outfit, honey, stick with it. There's no need to reinvent the wheel and try to figure out, well, how can I do this? How can I do that? Girl, find 1 or 2 ways, maybe even 3, to style your favorite pieces, and then rinse and repeat. Just like how I had the brown two-piece set with the vest in brown, I found it again in pink. Like, I'm gonna do that every single time. If you know something works, stick to it. If you get compliments on it, you get in the mirror and you feel yourself, you feel confident, that's a good indication that that is a part of your staple wardrobe, okay? And these hats are most definitely a part of my staple wardrobe. Accessories like this will really elevate your casual. You can dress these hats up for sure. I've only dressed them down. Well, with the purple one, I had the pink set. I did have on heels when I was on the panel. But with the brown hat, I actually wore the gold metallic Vomeros. So just to give you a close-up of how these complemented each other, again, the perfect airport fit. And I was so comfortable, so cozy, and most importantly, I was still stylish. Now, once again, I have not worn the black one yet, but since I dressed the purple and the brown one down, I actually want to dress this one up. I know we're talking about elevated casual, but I just want to do a little side note. I want to wear this with a cute mini dress that flares, you know, like the tennis skirt dresses. I can see myself doing that, like a tube top style dress. It flares out, or maybe a halter. with some sneakers. So I'm still dressed down, but I'm still giving a little, you know, femininity to it. And definitely like a nice tote bag, some bangles, maybe my bob. I might bring the bob back out for that. Or really I could just throw on a wig because I'm wearing a hat anyway. But I just want to give you a vision of how you could take a piece like this and really dress it up, or also still elevate your casual by dressing it down. Either way it goes, honey, chef's kiss, 12 out of 10 recommend. And let me give you another close-up. These also have the very colorful jewels, just like the purple one. And again, everything is linked for you over on my LTK. Now let's do a quick pivot into some bags, honey. Feast your eyes on this, girl. I absolutely love when I see something that I never knew I needed, and that's exactly what this purse is giving. Just to give you a close-up here, look at the spikes on the side. Oh my goodness, y'all. You see these? And yes, they are real spikes. Like, I almost hurt myself trying to take it out the box earlier. And look at the chains here. I don't know if you can tell in the light, but some of the chains have like rhinestone details, like a chain that you would wear around your neck, and it really glistens and like shimmers in the light. And I just love this punk rock. It's giving me Avril Lavigne. It's giving me like my Spencer's days back in high school, the PacSun days. Let me know if you had like a little goth era. I wasn't like full on goth, let me not say that, but because I did go to high school in Virginia, which is like pretty much where I claim, you know, I grew up. You know, that was like the skateboard central, honey. Skateboard P, shout out to Pharrell and them, 757. If you know, you know. So we all kind of went through this era where we were like skater kids, but not too much. But I remember going and getting my Vans and going to PacSun. I'm going to Spencer's. Remember that brand, Famous Stars and Stripes? Like, girl, it was a time, right? So when I saw this bag, it immediately brought me back to that time, and I was like, oh my God, I have to have it. Now, granted, we've come a long way from those days, honey, and I don't plan on going back, but I do like to pop out with a little rock every now and then. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with a little punk rock moment. And I absolutely love this bag. Bags like this to me are important because sometimes I got a lot of stuff to carry, okay? Not even sometimes, most times, honey. If I'm with my toddler, I got so much going on. Even when I'm just by myself, I usually, you know, when I run errands, I'll carry my iPad with me, my laptop. I never know when I'm gonna stop and do like a little working lunch, or, you know, stop and grab a snack. Usually I'm with my team, so we're just always on the go. And even when it comes to travel, I just like to have a good spacious tote with me. Now, I don't know if I could take this. I mean, I guess I could. There's nothing wrong with taking this on the plane, but I would probably check this in a bag because once upon a time I had a clutch. What was it from? Dang, I can't remember. But anyway, I had a clutch with some spikes that were similar to this, and honey, it set off the TSA little scanner, child. And they had to pull me to the side. They went, no, it wasn't a clutch. It was some shoes. I had some shoes with some spikes, and it set off the, it was in my carry-on bag, and when it went through the little scanner thing, I hate that. Don't you hate when you see your suitcase go to the side and you're like, oh, give me a break. All the other suitcases are going down, and then it's your lucky day. Your bag gets set to the side. But I just never forget that. And I remember the lady was, the TSA lady was saying, oh, well, this could be a weapon, haha. You know, she's making a little jokey joke, but girl, I was just ready to go. But anyway, that's what I thought of when I saw this. I was like, if I did carry this on the plane, I would actually have to like carry it. I don't think that I would put it in my carry-on bag because I don't know if it would make it through without being pulled. It is giving a little weapon-ish, okay? But either way it goes, whether you're gonna be traveling with it or, you know, going local, girl, it's a statement, and I needed it. I had to have it. And I also saw that they had it in green, like a bright lime green, but I wasn't interested in like a bright bag. I have enough of those. I wanted a good white bag, especially with the silver. I just think, oh, I can do so much, girl. I know we're in summer, I know it's hot, but I'm picturing this with a good old nasty biker jacket. Ooh, girl, for the fall and the winter, girl. I am picturing it. Okay, let me not fast forward too much, but just know this is gonna be a staple. You know I love to sell things on Poshmark. In case you're new here, I sell things from my closet all the time. Things that were gifted to me, things that I buy and maybe wore it a couple times. I'm ready for something new. I just wanna make space in my closet. I sell damn near everything over on my Poshmark. And you can go shop that today. But honey, I don't see me selling this. It's just such a statement, especially with the chains in the front. I mean, yes, the spikes are giving, they are, right? But it's something about it. I just love how they added these chains, y'all. It is just so cute. And on top of that, it is spacious. I be needing space. I be needing room, honey. I could put my laptop in here and my iPad. Let me just open it up for you. When you need to open it up, it does have a top zipper like normal, but you can move the chain to the side here just so it'll get out your way, because I know that could be confusing because the chains were kind of like in the center. let me just show you. My laptop fits in here, okay? Laptop is inside. My iPad could definitely fit inside. Plenty of space and room also when you're traveling or you're just out and about. If you need to put your backup charger, your camera supplies. It also has one zipper inside and a pocket. So 2 pockets and one has a zipper. And again, spacious, convenient. And I like how the inside is like this kind of like buttery soft cream color. It's not white, which I do appreciate because, you know, sometimes we spill things and you get stuff in your purse. If you like me, you be carrying around snacks, you might have some crumbs in it. So I like the fact that the interior is not white. And now that I think about it, I can't think of a purse that I've ever had where the interior is white. Do you have a purse with the interior is white? I feel like that's not a thing. Let me know in the comments because I feel like that would be a lot. But yeah, I love how the interior of this is that butter soft cream color. And again, it just gives such a statement, child. I would be very surprised if I ended up selling this, but hey, never say never, because you know me, I'll get something new and just forget all about this. I got a problem, I know I'm working on it. But for now, this is a statement that's definitely staying in my closet. Now, recently I ran some errands and I actually wore that bag and it was super cute and it reminded me, oh my God, I didn't show y'all the joggers that I got. Girl, Amazon has been doing it for me. I mean, when does Amazon not come through? But especially in the elevated casual department, okay? I know this vlog is mostly about like accessories and bags and shoes and all that, but I just had to sneak in a little piece of clothing because baby, these joggers, 10 out of 10. Like I said, I wore the white bag with these joggers and I loved how the joggers had these silver zippers on them. That's why I wanted to wear the bag, because of the silver and how it just brought everything together. And these joggers have such a cute feature where you can unzip them at the thigh, the knee, and the shins. Now, I unzipped all of them at once and I felt like, it's giving a lot. Like it's giving a lot, a little too much for me. It was giving like I was selling something, like, all right. And again, granted, y'all know I do love to show a little skin, okay? And my man don't mind, he don't mind at all. But I felt like, okay, I'm just going to run a couple errands. Like, I'm going to the grocery store. I don't really need all of my legs out. Just a little thigh ain't hurt nobody, okay? Especially when it's hot outside, baby. We like to show some skin. So I just wanted to show you those joggers. I'll make sure I link them as well on my LTK for you. But that was just a prime example of how you can take the idea of a plain pair of leggings and a t-shirt and elevate it to these really cute joggers, just as comfortable, if not more comfortable than your average leggings, right? A statement crop top. The one in the picture is 𝐬𝐻𝐵. You ain't got to do all that. You can just do a regular crop top. It doesn't have to be statement. I'm just saying that. A cute scarf like my LV one, or a regular scarf, girl. It ain't got to be Louis Vuitton. You can go on down to the local beauty supply store and get you 2 scarves for $2, honey, or go on Amazon and get some for 99¢. You don't have to have name brands to make it work. I just like what I like, you know? But I definitely have no name brand scarves, name brand scarves. I have it all. But that was just an example of how you can do a very cute elevated look. The joggers, the crop top, the bag, the scarf. It's like you're well put together, but you're not doing too much. It's like you tried, but you didn't try too hard. And with those same joggers I just showed you, I could have worn sneakers, but I was in a hurry, so I just threw on my old faithful mules. I showed them in the last vlog when I was telling you all how I wanted to buy some mules just to test them out to see if I would really want the Gucci ones. And then I found out, oh, I love them. They go with everything. They're so cute. So I ended up getting the Gucci ones. But let me show you them again. Y'all, these have been my old faithful. Talk about elevated casual, honey. These are it. 𝐸𝐿𝐴 just really knows how to design a regular shoe and take it to the next level. Whether it is a sandal, a mule, a clog, she just gets it. Now, I already showed them during the last vlog, but I'll just show you again. They had this silver buckle, like it's like a belt buckle detail on the side, both sides. And then they have the silver studs all over. I am just so obsessed with these, and this is how I knew that I was gonna get my Gucci ones, because
I wore these every day.
Whether I was running errands and looking cute, dressed up, whether I was dressed down, even out to lunch or to brunch, honey, you can do the, I'm telling y'all, trust me when I say, even if you're not into animal print, they have other plain ones, they have other plain styles. I'll link some for you, okay? Try it, trust me when I say you can try it. I don't care how tall you are, how short you are, how thin, how wide, it don't matter. A good pair of statement mules needs to be in your closet. And speaking of statement mules and 𝐸𝐿𝐴, girl, get into these. Honey, talk about a statement shoe that's doing a lot without doing the most, honey. This is it. Once again, Azalea Wang does not miss. I can't tell if you can see it in the light, honey. The way the front design is just glistening and shimmering. I love a little statement pop like this. Oh my goodness. The fact that you can just slide these on and go, like you ain't even gotta think twice. Yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Let me show you another close-up. It kind of reminds me of like a basketball hoop net, if that makes sense. That's kind of what the design is giving me, but very extra with the little diamonds on it, honey. I mean, come on. And then lastly, another pair of shoes. Don't fight me if you don't like Crocs. Don't fight me. I'm a big fan of Crocs. Not only are they comfortable, but they're just cute. I don't know. I feel like when they first came out back in the day, they were a little sus. Like, ooh, why would they do that? But honey, they grew on me over the years. Now, these are not Crocs. I'm gonna call these frocks, all right? Because I've seen the Bejeweled ones. Remember the ones that Nicki Minaj had wore years ago? So cute. They were like pink and bedazzled. I think because she posted them, the price went up. I don't know, child. But when I saw them, I was like, I'm not paying for that. Like, I do have a pair of platform Crocs without all the bejewels, but they were sent to me. And hey, what can I say? There are some things I will splurge on, but I don't know, Crocs are just not one of them. So I found these frocks, as I like to call them, faux Crocs that are still giving you the same look, honey, the same vibe, and get into the jewels on the front. You know I'm extra, you know I'm extra. I absolutely love these. They remind me of this jeweled hat, really, if you think about it. Now, I would not be wearing these two together. That's taking it too far. That's just my personal preference. You can do what you want, but I feel like it needs to be one or the other. If I'm gonna wear the bejeweled hat, I don't also need the bejeweled Crocs, but hey, do you, sis. Whatever makes you happy. Now, let me know in the comments, are you a Crocs girl? I'm not mad if you're not. I'm not mad if you're not, because I feel like at this point, they're just an acquired taste, but for me and mine, honey, we gonna wear some Crocs. Well, no, not me and mine, just me and Gigi, because Jeremiah is not, he hates Crocs, but me and Gigi, we be locked in. We love us some Crocs. Okay, girl, I just got one more thing to show you and I'm gonna let you go. I am a fan of the statement bags. We already know that. Really a statement anything, a statement hat, statement shoe, statement piece of clothing, but especially a statement purse. And when I saw this, honey, I had to have it. Get into her. So cute. This is what I be doing with Gigi, child. I'm always playing with her. Every time she see my bag, she be like, doggy, doggy. Yes, honey, it is a dog. But not just any dog. She is a purse dog. First, let me show you the front, because they have like this faux little tongue here. This is so cute. What type of dog would this be? Is it a Shih Tzu, or is that what it is? Is that what it is? You know, little dogs that be having a little bow right here. That's what it gives me. But anyway, this is the tongue in the front, the little nose here. And I don't think it has, does it have eyes? No, it doesn't have eyes. The eyes are covered by all the fringe, but you see the nose and the little tongue? Well, I know you can see the tongue because it's pink, but that's the nose right here. Oh my God, this is so cute. And then it has the gold hardware here for the zipper. And it actually comes with a chain. I haven't worn the chain yet though. Like, I'm not really a chain kind of girl. Oh, not a chain, it comes with a strap, child. I didn't lie to y'all. It's a strap. I mean, it's still technically a chain, but I didn't want you to think it was like a gold chain. Let me show you. I'm not like a strap purse kind of girl. I just love to carry my purse either like on my arm or a tote or on my shoulder. But in the event that I'm just, you know, doing something with my hands, I'm out with my toddler, honey, I just need to be hands-free, then yes, I do keep the strap in the purse because it does come in handy. I do that with all my bags, even though I don't actively like wear it. I just like to have it as a safety in case I want to do a crossbody moment. And that's exactly what you can do with this. I also appreciate that the strap is adjustable. I always pay attention to details like that when I'm buying a purse. I like to make sure that it's adjustable because sometimes if you see it on the model, you know, the purse might sit like right at her waist or kind of on her upper thigh, or even a little lower than that. I mean, it really depends on the height of the person. So that's something you want to think about when you're buying a bag and you want the strap. If you want the crossbody look, is it adjustable? Because how is it going to look on you compared to the model? But anyway, love the top handle here. I mean, she is just a moment. Well, let me say he, because Gigi said it's a boy dog, mommy. I said, okay. So this is really me and Gigi's purse. We like to share because, you know, what's mine is hers and what's hers is hers, clearly. But it's actually more spacious than I thought. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is so cute. I'm not gonna be able to put much in there. I thought that all the fringe and, you know, everything was taking up most of the space of the bag. But when you look in here, it's actually pretty spacious. Like, I've been able to put my phone in here, my DJI camera, Of course, my card holder, my sunglasses, my little lip gloss, and other little small things I like to carry, my fan, you know, because it's hot in Texas. But I've been able to, again, carry a lot of things in here. So I just wanted to show you a close-up of that. Shout out to my girl, Dr. Drea on Instagram. Follow Paging Dr. Dre. That's my girl. That's my good sis. She actually inspired me to get one because she has this, I think she has the one that's yellow that she always posts, and I just think it's so cute. She calls her little toy. Well, she has 2 real dogs, but that's her little toy dog. But when I saw hers, we were together in New York. That was our first time meeting in person for New York Fashion Week last year, and I saw it. I was like, oh my God, I've got to have it. But at the time, it was sold out, and I was like, oh, I hope I can get it one day. Kept an eye on it, and then eventually they didn't restock that particular color that she had, that yellow. I think it was like yellow and gray, but they did end up making it in this color, and I actually like this color better because I feel like I would get way more wear out of it versus the one in yellow, but they're both super cute. So shout out to my girl Andrea. And this is by the brand 𝐽𝐵. I always feel like I say it wrong. 𝐽𝐵, you know, the one on Instagram. So just to give you some context, they do make very high quality pieces. A lot of people think that like, oh, their shoes are a little overpriced, but I'm telling you, I have a couple of pair of their shoes, especially their kitten heels, very much statement heels and good quality. So if you were ever thinking about getting a pair of their heels and you were on the fence, trust me when I say 𝐽𝐵, yes, Lord, I hope I'm saying it right. JW and them, they got some good stuff. And this ain't no ad. This is me speaking from experience because I have purchased a lot of things from them. They haven't sent me anything. So hopefully they'll see this and they'll start sending me some stuff, child, because I've been a long time customer. But yes, I wanted to show you this cute little dog bag. And this is something you can definitely dress up or down for sure. Now, I have already worn this dressed up. I have yet to dress it down. I'm looking forward to that. Just to give you all some more inspo, but I wore it in still like an elevated casual look with that 2-piece set from Zara that I showed y'all before, you know, the cream one that also comes in like green and black, I believe. So I got so many compliments on it when I wore it. It's just so cute. It's a very novelty item, and it's definitely like a collector's piece. Like, I'm into getting statement pieces that I can end up passing on down to Gigi, and this is definitely gonna be one of them. Okay, girlfriend, the last thing I need to show you is something that's not new to my closet, but I've actually had this for like, it'll be a year soon, for some time now, but I just noticed they restocked it, and that's this giant
leopard tote.
Girl, sometimes you just need an everything bag, like a bag that you can put everything in. That's exactly what this is. I love it. It's spacious. I always recommend it when it comes back in stock. Hopefully by the time you see this, it'll still be in stock because it normally like sells out, but that's the good thing about it. I've seen it come back at least 2 or 3 times since it first launched last year. So I had to make sure I showed this to you again in case it's your first time seeing it. I love the structure of this bag. Let me back up because it's so big, just so you can see. It gives you like a triangle style here, and I love how spacious the arm loop is because, honey, sometimes I just need to go. Like, I just need to go, okay? And I could just throw this on, keep it moving. I have used this for travel, when I need to shoot, you know, like my team will just throw stuff in here. My laptop can fit in here. Honey, a whole tripod fits in. Let me show you. I just had to show you real quick because I'm not making this up, y'all. When I have to shoot, my team knows, bring the Leopard, because I will put my entire tripod, sometimes 2 tripods. Look at that, see that? Boop, and I still got space. My whole tripod can fit in here, along with my camera and supplies. Like, girl, sometimes you just need an everything bag, and that's exactly what this is. So once I saw it was back in stock, I was like, oh, I gotta show the girls in case they missed it the first time I showed it. I feel like I showed this to y'all maybe like, was it earlier this year or like end of last year? I got it in September of last year, so it wasn't that long ago. But child, 2025 is coming to an end real quick. Like, how are we already creeping up on the middle of summer, child? That's crazy. But yeah, anyway, I got this in the fall of last year, and I have gotten such great use out of it. Definitely will get your cost per wear, and it's not even expensive. Like, I thought for a bag this size and this quality with like the faux PU leather, it would be way more expensive, but it definitely wasn't. I love it. Can't recommend it enough. It also has a zipper pocket inside, in case you were wondering, and then it has the gold zipper hardware for the opening and the closing of the purse. Oh, girl, I didn't lie to you. I said that was the last thing, but I forgot. I found another dupe. Let me show you real quick on Amazon. Well, technically, it's not It's inspired by the Coach Kiss Lock bag, but I wouldn't call it a full-on dupe because it's not the same size. If you remember when Coach dropped the Kiss Lock bag, girl, they got sold out instantly. Like, I don't know if they only made 10 of them or everybody and their mama had to have one, but child, I went on the website and poof, be gone within seconds, and that's okay. I'm gonna get it eventually one day, maybe on resale. But they made it in black, this nice like wine burgundy, and then I also saw it in like a baby pink. So cute. Like, oh, that'd be so perfect for spring and summer. But anyway, couldn't get those because they've been sold out everywhere, and the resale value is kind of high right now because the demand is so high. So I stumbled upon a cute alternative over on Amazon. Now granted, I know it's not as big, it's not as plush, but I think if you're just going for that style and design, this is perfect. You know, sometimes you can't find the exact dupe that you're looking for, but you find something definitely cheaper and also similar, and that's exactly what this gives. It comes with a gold chain, but I left it upstairs. I don't feel like going up there to get it. Then she would hook on the side, just like, you know, the Kiss Lock bag. And this one is for my girlies who are looking for that style, like I said, but they don't want to spend the coin, and they also don't need it to be as big because the original Coach design was like huge. Like, you know, you saw in the picture with the model, she was carrying it under her arm. You can do that with this, but like obviously it's not going to give the same effect, but it can expand. I don't have anything in it right now. Let me see if I can stuff it for you just to give you an example of how it can get bigger. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, it does get wider. You can fit some more things in here, or you can just carry it flat, totally up to you. But either way, again, I think it's a really cute alternative if you're looking for that Coach Kiss Lock, but you can't find it, or you don't want to pay the resale price, because I totally understand. But I'm gonna keep an eye out because although the black one is cute and in that wine burgundy-ish brown color was cute, I feel like it wasn't cute enough for me to want to grab it, but that pink one was it. I think I might add that to my luxury wish list in the near future. But yes, she is going to be linked along with everything from this blog right over on my LTK. Okay, girlfriend, thank you so much for joining. I know I be ranting and rambling, child, but I just get so excited when it comes to elevated casual, when it comes to statement accessories and bags. I mean, we didn't even get into the sunglasses and the shades, honey. That's gonna have to be a separate vlog because I have been finding the cutest ones, definitely bougie on a budget, affordable. So let me know in the comments, do you want to see some shades, some jewelry? Like, what are you into? What are you looking for? Is there a special occasion you need help with? Let me know because I'm here to give you the inspo. Now, in case you're not already doing so, make sure you're following me over on Instagram and TikTok. Of course, you can shop my whole life over on LTK. You can shop my closet on Poshmark. And don't forget, you can use the code _𝐿TKXO for $10 off of your first Poshmark purchase, okay? And above all, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you never miss a vlog. We are dropping every Sunday, so I can't wait to see you next time. Thank you so much for joining. I love y'all. See you later. Bye.